Hey everybody, welcome into GoBlueRaiders.tv. Once again, we're in the Ascend Federal Credit Union studios, and today we're talking Lady Raiders softball. Jeff Breeden is here, along with yours truly, Chip Walters. And Jeff, first of all, a big welcome from Blue Raider Nation right here on GoBlueRaiders.tv.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and I'm glad to be on campus.
We've tried to get Jeff for the last couple of weeks, but he has been like a rolling ball of butcher blades, getting things done, getting his office set up, working on staff. Camp has been going on. Tell us what the first 10 days or so have been like for you.
It's kind of been like a whirlwind to me. We're trying to see all of our recruits that are coming in that I haven't seen for the 2012 class, and we got 2013s that are verbal to us. So I've kind of been on the road trying to see all those kids, and then trying to organize the office area and all that stuff. And then, of course, we had camp, like you said, and it's just been a go, go, go. I've been on the rush every day.
Yep. We'll kind of actually go a little backwards here. We now know Jeff's been here for 10 days and what he's been doing. But before that, obviously, the highly successful head coach at Riverdale High School, winning a state championship with the Lady Warriors. And prior to that, turning around a Coffee County program that into a very powerful in Region 4 here in the mid-state. Has it always been a goal to coach at the college level?
Yeah, I think so. I've always wanted to coach at the highest level possible, and this is going to be a great opportunity for me. The opening came up, and I sort of jumped at the chance to do it, and thankful that Mr. Massaro and Diane saw fit that they think I can do it, and so we'll give it a good shot.
Tell me about the interview process. What was that like? How did you go about your preparation for that?
You list all your goals and all that stuff, and send the resume in and all that, and I try to talk to a few people that are college coaches or have been college coaches, and kind of pick their brains a little bit, and sort of divided up into have a plan of attack for recruiting, having a plan of attack for how you're going to deal with compliance, and have a plan of attack about a 30-day plan. And so I'm definitely working my way through that 30-day plan right now. So the interview process was pretty stringent with a committee and then with some individuals, and just about everybody, every facet of the university was involved in it.
Middle Tennessee is a little unique in that in the sense that two of our women's sports now have head coaches who their last position was on the high school level. That doesn't happen very often, but when you look at the success, obviously, that Coach Insel has had, and what I think everybody believes that you are going to bring to softball here, that is a little unique. But how did you, if somebody threw that up, what was your argument with that? How do you try to counter?
My first counter was that coaching's coaching, no matter at what level it is. The new part of the game is going to be the recruiting aspect of it, and dealing with the NCAA compliance also. So, but we're fortunate here at the university that we've got great support staff. And over the last 10 days, I've met a whole lot of people that have been answering a lot of questions for me, and have been over backwards to try to make me feel at home. So I think it'll work. Coach Insel, if I'm half as successful as he is, I think that'll be a great success, because he's a great coach and he's doing great things here.
Absolutely, and always has been. So you mentioned the support staff and compliance. You passed your recruiting test.
Yep.
How was that?
I was a little nerve wracked on the test to start with, but did it, made 100 on it, so passed it, and I'm ready to go.
And when you look at it, and I've never taken it, but when you talk to other people, if you look at it and you think, okay, what would be the right thing to do here? Chances are you're gonna do pretty well.
Right. I guess when they make the test out, you got to just remember, try to make it be a level playing field. And if it's level playing field for everybody, then you're probably going to get that question correct.
Have you had a chance to talk to your returning players yet, or being July, some are in town, some are playing summer league, that kind of thing? How's that going?
Yeah, it's went great. I've met with probably 5 or 6 of the girls already, and all of our personal meetings have been wonderful. They've left with a good feeling, and I've left with a good feeling about them, and the rest of them I've talked to on the phone and spoken with some of their parents. So nothing that I have run across yet has been negative. Everything's been very positive, and we're looking for good stuff with Blue Raider softball.
What is the process, and what's your kind of timetable on getting your staff together?
The pitching coach comes offline today, so we'll start the interview process tomorrow on that. The other assistant coach comes off on the 23rd of July, so immediately following that date, we'll start on that, and hopefully we'll hire a pitching coach in the next 5 or 6 days, and then 10 days out, have a full staff.
Yeah, you and obviously the first thing you put up there was a pitching coach job, because if you've got a dominant pitcher, and goodness knows he knows about what a dominant pitcher can do. When he had Cat Hosfeld at Riverdale, a national leader in strikeouts one year, when you have somebody on the mound that can control the game, your chances of winning go up exponentially.
Yeah, we're trying to get, if you got pitchers that can get 1.5 strikeouts an inning, or maybe even 1.3, you're going to win a lot of games, because a lot of strikeouts, you're not going to make errors on those. So yeah, we're looking for strong pitching, and if we could have somebody that could strike them out like Cat, it'd be awesome.
Do you, let's talk a little bit about philosophy here. When people think, okay, what are we going to see when we go see Breeden's team play, either this fall during your fall season, or in particular next spring when you start competing in the Sun Belt for the first time? From a style of play, what do you want people to leave the ballpark thinking about your team?
Well, the first thing I want them to understand and hope that they see is that team is disciplined. From the time they got off the bus to the time that they did pregame to the time that the game was over and they interacted with their parents, that team looked disciplined. And I want them to leave there saying, man, this team hustles on the field, they hustle off the field, and they play with a passion. Because those players, that if you can see a player that has heart for the game and has passion, they're not ever going to give up, and they're going to do their best. And when they get in the batter's box, they're going to try their hardest to win the game for you.
Yeah, the program at Middle Tennessee, although about 12, 15 years old, something like that now, in relative terms still young, but there has been success in this program. There have been, Kieran Green won a conference championship here. There have been other good coaches. Sue Navarre, who just left, had her successes as well. But every coach brings a little something new to the table and style of play that we talked about. From an offensive standpoint, if you had your druthers, are you a small ball guy that likes to, put them on, move them up, bring them in, that kind of, or are you looking for the big bopper?
Well, of course
you'll always take the big bopper.
Of course, you like home runs, but if you're not got a home run power hitting team, then it's slash and dash, and I like a slash and dash style. I like people that can run. I like left-handed slappers that can beat the ball into the ground and beat it out for a single and steal bases. So we're going to make our style be whatever is conducive to our players. But my style, in my heart, is slash and dash, and let's get a home run every now and then.
That's an exciting way to watch it. And for people, if you haven't watched quality fast pitch softball, it outside of volleyball, may be the fastest game on the college level.
Yeah, the way I kind of tell people that haven't saw fast pitch softball before is, if you really like Little League baseball, and if you think that Major League Baseball is kind of slow, then it's more like Little League Baseball. It's fast-paced. It'd be a great game for you.
Yeah, well, as we kind of wrap up here, just a couple of kind of oddball questions. When people, because everybody knows the distances in baseball, 90 feet, home to first, 60 feet, 6 inches. Give the fans an idea when you talk about how tight that is. That distance from the rubber to the plate is what?
It's 43 feet.
43 feet, and by the time they let it go, they're about 39, 38 feet.
That's correct.
And they're throwing it how fast?
Oh, I hope that we got a kid that has been clocked at 67. So that's pretty fast from coming at you from 39 feet.
And if you correlate that with a baseball player who's saying throwing 90, the reaction time as a batter has to be as quick or quicker.
Yeah. If you're 65 in softball, that's comparable to like a 95 mile an hour thrower in baseball. So that's pretty good stuff.
From a facility standpoint, there are going to be a few upgrades over there, I understand. And what are your hopes?
Well, I hope that
what's on the Christmas list?
I hope that we pack the stadium. Mm-hmm. I hope that we have so many people that have to bring lawn chairs in there and back vehicles up there that we got to build some more bleachers. That's my hope, and I think we can have that. I think we'll get great support here. They're getting ready to start. They're going to do a building that covers the hitting facility right now, the cages.
To have a covered cage will be a big plus.
Yeah. Due to the weather thing like we got today, weather out today, but and then there's going to be a storage area in that. So that's on the short list horizon, and then from there, the sky's the limit. Hopefully, at some point in time, we're going to make that stadium seat 1,200 or more. So, in case we have to host NCAA regions.
Boy, in case we have to, that would be nice if that happened. All right, Jeff, you got 30 seconds. Here's your pitch to the Blue Raider Nation about Lady Raider softball. What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell you that when you come out and see us either in the fall or in the spring, we're going to give you something exciting to watch. Bring your little kids out, and my goal is that every young girl in the Middle Tennessee area is going to grow up to want to be a Blue Raider.
Hey, it's the greatest show on dirt. He's the new ringmaster. It's Jeff Breeden, head women's softball coach here at Middle Tennessee. Congratulations again, and we're looking forward to a lot of fun things.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks for being here with us in the Ascend Federal Credit Union studio, and thank you for watching here on GoBlueRaiders.tv.